Hello, everyone. Did you realize that if I tell you about my dreams, you will listen, maybe carefully, will think about it, and forget? Or I will forget most of the times about what we dream. If I tell you about the pain that I have and how it feels, or how strong it feels, and even if I tell you when I go to my doctor from 1 to 10, how is your pain? The doctor is still will hardly have an idea really about how you feel and what you feel. Maybe that is the main problem, that it doesn't matter how much you try to describe it. It will be almost nothing for the doctor when they're listening to you. And then when they show you the little faces like this one, is it like this or like this? They show you those little faces for you to tell them how you're feeling about your pain right now. This maybe is what they remember. You're smiling to them in that moment, or you're like really crying on that moment. That's what the doctor hardly will remember. Like this little face right now in this screen. So I guess until we really find a way to measure pain, either physical or mental, the doctor will hardly, or society will hardly have an idea about what you and I were feeling, what you and I what have gone through, because for them it's still a matter of imagination. There are some days now that when I have pain, I feel like I want to really just hit the walls, and it hurts so much. And even if they have seen the MRIs, AKG, MEMG, X-rays, and all those things, they still seem to want like a harder proof to really know that am I imagining this pain? And they still look at us like, oh, you're an addict to the oxycodone or the lorazepam or whatever you're taking, because they forgot completely about the pain or the horror or sadness or depression or anxiety or PTSD that you're experiencing. But they do remember, because it's written in a paper that you're taking that medication, so therefore you must be an addict. And as I have told many doctors and many people many times, the last of my worries is if I'm an addict, because I am hurting. If you happen to still try to take care of yourself and try to look well or fashionable and stand straight or wearing some latest fashion or something, oh, even worse, but you're looking good, right? So, to all of you who has any invisible health issue, either mental or physical, no one else can really tell you you're imagining just things. And to really, once again, from 1 to 10, how is your pain? And besides that, remember that if really you go deeper into the description of pain, there's from the tingling to fire to the end feeling to the itching to the way that you get numb. Did you know that about only there's like 100 cases on the whole world that experience the opposite? They don't feel anything. And curiously, the majority of the people, sadly, they only live for about 25 years. And the interesting facts about these crazy things about pain is that most of the men that experience this problem or this health issue, they die because they were doing stupid stuff trying to show off that they're not experiencing pain. Isn't that crazy? But it's called peripheral neuropathy. They're not feeling anything all the way to feeling numb, to the tingling, to the fire, or when someone is feeling like somebody's stabbing you over and over and over and over, and you're in a fire and someone is burning you every moment. And I always tell people, just imagine for the moment that somebody just grabbed a little paper, a little feather, and somebody is doing this over and over to you just for 1 minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes. There will be a moment that you'll be like, stop. So now imagine people like myself who experience chronic pain for 10 years. I am celebrating in some way the 40th anniversary of my HIV journey. So I am a long-term survivor. To all my survivors, to all the people that experience chronic pain or the chronic illness, I send you love, healing energy, and that to never allow anybody else to tell you to just just make you feel like you're imagining or you're nothing. You are here for a reason. And when you tell your story, and every story has many amazing things. When you tell your story and tell it, especially in these times, especially you're a woman or a person of color or a disabled person or so many ors, immigrants, my straight friends that they feel that they are gay because you tell your story about your HIV. It's like, you might be. No, you still tell your story and show that there's always exceptions to the rule and that what they expect from life. And when they put you in a box like this, we still change colors or just create something different. We are the difference. Anyway, sending you love, hugs, healing from San Francisco, California. Mwah. And that you find some healing smiles in your journey. And yes, I'm still single and available. And yes, people with chronic health issues and chronic pain and many other health issues have sex and want to be loved. So yes, Yes to sex. Yes to love. Yes to enjoyment of life. And yes, that it is okay to be happy. Jesus Guillen from San Francisco, California. Love you.